Hello and welcome to the show. I am here on Forza Horizon 3 today with a challenge. I am going to try and build the ultimate PR stunt car. Now around the Horizon map there are various different stunts to try, from speed traps, average speed cameras, the danger boards, the stunt jumps essentially, what I call them, drift zones, etc. And I'm going to try and build a car that is capable of getting 3 stars across all the different disciplines. Now, yes, of course, you take the Kawasaki Segregera, and that's going to be fantastic when it comes to a speed camera, down the motorway. But it's not going to be very good when you ask it to do an average speed zone on some dirt. So I'm going to try and build something that can do all of them. And I figured the Lotus Esprit would be a good choice of vehicle. You see, Top Gear proved that it is a fantastically durable off-road car. Not only that, I think we can get quite a lot of power into it, which should make it good for the speed runs. It should be quite a good handling car as well for the average speed zones that you have to deal with tricky corners. So, fingers crossed, it'll be, quite useful. It also gives me an opportunity to try out a slightly different engine. As much as I love the Esprit's V8 and so on, we are going to be trying out something a little bit different. We could go for the 6.2 litre V8. I'm going to try with the 5.2 litre V10 because this, I think, at least if my memory serves me right, does seem a bit more powerful than the standard, or I say the standard, from the V10 that we had to mess around with in Forza 6. So I'm kind of curious to see how this engine will end up. We are going to be making the Lotus all-wheel drive because I want that traction for when we head off-road. Oh, some twin... Yeah, this is, I think, more powerful, considerably more powerful, actually, than the V10 we had before. The Forza Horizon continues to be incredibly power-hungry. Now, aero. We are going to want... This is the tough choice. Do I go for aero parts? We're going to want handling, but we also need to be able to get up to the high speeds for any of the speed cameras on the longer stretches. We might have to come back to that. Tyre-wise, we're going to go for rally tyres on here, because if we are going on the dirt, we're going to need it more, and they're still pretty good when it comes to dealing with a normal road, whereas the race tyres aren't good off-road. So... yeah, we're going to go for the rally tyres. If I remember correctly, the Esprit can get some pretty sizable tyres. It's 2.5... okay, not quite as big as I was expecting. 305s at the rear, but we are all-wheel drive, so I don't really have to worry too much about that. Now, the rest of these parts I might as well kind of put into the vehicle, because we're going to want anything that can save its weight, anything that can increase our acceleration, means that the speed camera's in a little bit awkward to reach places and so on. We can launch the car at with that bit more speed. Ooh, do we want rally, or I think we've got to go again? I think we've got to go rally, because the time that we're going to lose messing around on the dirt will be too much with the race suspension, and the time that we lose with the rally suspension on the tarmac, I think, is a lot smaller a concern. I'm hoping we can get enough power in this to be very, very fast in a straight line. That, okay, well, I'm hoping when we get to the turbos, there's no camshaft upgrade in here, which is a little bit of a concern. I mean, ideally, I want a good 1,200 plus horsepower. Not sure we're going to get it here. Come on, turbos. Ah, fantastic. That is, yeah, okay, so this is a much, much more powerful engine than the V10 we had before. That only got 900. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. 1,200 horsepower. That is perfect. That's up there with, in fact, that's more power than the V12 we had to play around in Forza 6. So, these engines, there are just so many crazy engines around. I love it. What are we looking at speed-wise now in the Lotus? It reckons it's going to be topping out at 236. Now we might have to go change the gear ratios and so on around a little bit. I think it looks so weird without a rear spoiler of any sorts. Yeah, it's got to have something, I think, at the back. And we will go for the Forza Aero to give us a little bit more downforce. Hopefully survive the... in fact, let's give us more speed. Hopefully that will give us enough grip to survive any of the average speed cameras that needs to tackle a tight, twisty road. Pretty happy with this car. I'll be honest. Pretty happy. Wasn't expecting that level of power from the 5.2 litre V10. I will be honest there. But I am glad that it does mean that this Lotus should be pretty competitive in terms of straight line speed. We may, though, have to go and have a little bit of a tune with the car and figure out what it is. Because, I mean, I've had the sprees, certainly with the V12 on Forza 6, the sprees will do 240, 250. So we should, I would hope, be able to get to that sort of acceleration. Right, maybe it's just gear ratios. Let's extend them some. If we could get about 260 out of it, that would probably be good for any of the speed cameras. There we go, 260. Oh, can we get 270 in the Lotus? Oh, if only I could have the 1500 horsepower V12 in this car. This would be a little, well, not quite so little rocket ship. Okay, so we have plenty of acceleration. Even with all-wheel drive, it still spins the wheels manically. The visibility is shocking with the roll cage. That is like full on. If I go on the brakes, we can get it to a point where we... Whoa, I didn't even see that car. Visibility is awful in this. That is up there with some of the worst LMP cars. Fantastic. Now, the one sort of zone I'm worried about, the drift zones might be a little tougher, although we do have so much power, we might be able to overcome the all-wheel drive. Now, I'm going to be kind of focusing on this little area of Byron Bay, as I haven't really done very much down here. So, yeah, kind of a good place to complete some PR stunts. We're going to start off with this cliff jump sign. I've thrown a couple of cars off here. This actually proved to be a little bit difficult. In fact, that's the actual section that got me thinking about doing this sort of a challenge in the first place. So I was going to have to build a car to try and get the 3 stars here. That is awful visibility. Let's go and chuck the car off the cliff. Now, it's a little bit of an awkward road to get to the ramp. If you attack it from sort of this direction to try and... Whoopsie, that's a solid thing. From this direction to try and get as long a run-up as possible, you end up hitting the ramp at an awkward angle. Whereas if you sort of run at it a direct route here, you don't have much time to accelerate. I'm hoping that the Esprit will have the speed so that it doesn't matter, although we've got big twist. We're going to go for a flat spin. Into the ocean we go. That's not going to be long enough. I think I jumped further. Yeah, I think we need to about 400 foot. Yeah, there's about 400 foot on this ramp to get the 3 stars. Now, this car should be... It's just stupidly fast accelerating, and of course, 4-wheel drive, we have the traction. Now, if we go for it perfectly lined up, even with all of this, well, supposed traction, it still spins the wheels so readily. I've got to actually be quite careful on the throttle down here. That's more like it. That's much better. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Into the auto. Yes. 427. The Esprit is a good jumping car. Right. We have completed the first. Ooh. Okay. New idea. I've got a little bit distracted. Can we get under the ocean and do a proper Bond Esprit? Well, it's not quite the right generation of Esprit, but there we go. How far out? This is a really impressive beach. I'm guessing up till about here, and then we start going a little bit deeper. Will it let me drive? It won't let me have an underwater Lotus. Where are you going to reset me? Oh, that's a huge amount of beach to go exploring with. I was kind of expecting it to block me off at some point, but no, eventually we drowned the car. I'm sorry, Lotus, I want you to go underwater. I mean, you're still okay. All the spray, we're kicking up here. And swim! Swim! Yes, underwater Lotus, so we're fine. And that's going to have to do. Be very soggy in there. I'm actually quite impressed there's that much ocean before it will reset you. Quite neat. So you have plenty of splashing about in the ocean to be having fun with. I got really completely distracted in all of that. Oh God, this thing is rapid even on the sand up here. Okay, carefully does it, because this is going to be bouncy, bouncy. Now, one of the big difficulties with, as I said, I think the drift zone is perhaps going to be the most difficult. While we have way more than enough power to get it sliding, it's whether it's going to be controllable or not. This much power for proper drifting is not quite what you want to be doing, and I'm not very good at drifting in general, so we might save that till last with the Lotus. Where shall we head to next? So these speed cameras, there's some average zone, and there's another speed camera up here, are all off-road ones, which is likely to be quite tough. That one is the high-speed one on the kind of main motorway around the outside. I can probably get again, to 3 stars there, no problem. Let's head over that way. We will try one of the higher speed cameras just to prove that the Esprit is the ultimate PR car, should it should it need to. Good God, this is not quite Regera fast, but it's not bad. That much is for sure. Sorry, Mini. I was a little bit bouncing around. The suspension doing its job, although perhaps a little bouncy on this Lotus. I can't say I've had cars bounce around quite as much as this, or perhaps I'm just noticing it more because I'm in the third-person camera. I don't really like driving from third person. I drive better from first, but the video is just going to be roll cage. I could race it like that, but the video will just be looking at a roll cage. So yeah, I thought we'll have to go with this. I like this as a speed trap area. This is quite cool. I think I actually drove this with an Opel Manta in a bucket list, but there we go. 81 miles an hour. Woo! Okay, we'll just jump the lake there, or river there completely. Well done, Lotus. How many? Wow, that's 1 star. We can do way better than that. We need to do way better than that. I think perhaps because we came into the speed zone without too much in the way of speed to begin with, that probably didn't help our average. It's a little bit neater through there. Can we get away with just running straight there? Possibly. Uh-oh, we missed it. No! This is actually a really, really tough area to be doing a speed camera in. And that lack of visibility across that crest is really off-putting. Right, jump through the water. Now, run up towards the other camera. I don't know where it is. Throw the car. Missed it again. Completely. Right, this is the issue I have with third person when it's so hilly. My car is sort of blocking my view ever so slightly. Maybe we'll have to go to Bonnet. I haven't driven in Bonnet View for ages. I used to drive a lot in Bonnet View. It used to be my view of choice until I got used to driving cockpit on Forza 4, and I've just not gone back since. This, I'm hoping, will give me a little bit more in the way of controlled visibility. Chuck it through the lake. I can't chuck it through the lake with that much speed. This is a tough area. This is a really tough area, actually. What are we aiming for? 76 miles an hour. Nowhere near good enough. We need 14 more miles an hour for 2 stars. What do we need for 3 then there? It's that one there, isn't it? 110. Bloody hell. That's a lot of speed. I think we're going to have to carry a lot of speed on the way in. That might be the easiest way of making this one work. Well done, game. I'm in the top 100%. Thank you for that. That's really, really helpful. I'm wondering how much I can get away with cutting that kind of lake on the inside and up here again. If we kind of straight line it over there, 85 miles an hour. Right, plan. I am thinking. Oh, there's lots of driver tars up here. There's an unusual assortment of cars rallying. We've got Vantage, a Countach. I can't see the other 2 have vanished up there, but they looked like supercars as well. So, yeah, there's an interesting rally going on. My sort of event is apparently happening up here. Right, let's fly into this section with a lot of speed. It's not as much speed because of that river. It causes a real issue. Again, we're accelerating through there. We're going to get thrown out wide. Keep foot down. 97 miles an hour. Ah! Hello, Ferraris. Again, another unusual rally going on. XJ220 and an F40 and all sorts over there. This is a tough speed zone. Bloody hell, that is a tough speed zone. I kind of feel like there's a trick to doing that. That's definitely not the trick to doing it straight into that rock. I feel like there's got to be a trick to this that is better than what I am currently trying. I wonder if something... Oh, we're going to take out the other speed camera. Okay, that's good. It starts it off anyway. Right, jump and try and make... I can't maintain speed from this direction anywhere near as well. Battery's probably not destructible. 87. Wow, that is... Yeah. We're just going to fly up here. Oh, brakes. Please stop, Lotus. We might have to go try another one. Another speed zone, although perhaps claiming it the ultimate PR stunt car might be a little bit redundant if I can't do this particular bit, but never mind. Right, through the water. Don't chicken out on the way in, but I've got to slow down anyway for this corner. Ah! Nissan coming directly towards my face. Right, that was kind of better for a little while, and now I'm just kind of going for it. I think there's got to be a better line through that, but I'm not quite getting it, so we're going to move on regardless. Shall we go around? We'll turn around and go up to that and try that next stage. I think there might be a trick going sort of through the water on that one to help gain the speed, but I have not got it. I don't know what speed we're aiming for here. Just going to chuck throw the Lotus at the course and hope that it works. Now, you may be wondering if you can straight line some of these. You can get away with sort of cutting to an extent, but it will say failed if you go too far outside the designated zone. The new personal best, but it's still only 2 stars. We only need 1 more mile an hour for that. I think we can probably gain 1 more mile an hour over the course of that little bit. We can fly in with a lot of speed. We'll have to, of course, get on the brakes for these tighter, twisty corners, and then mind Testarossa. It's coming. I think this has been a good choice of vehicle just to see all the interesting cars on the... Whoa, that's a big jump. Lotus! Hello, trees. Damn it. Okay, we need 80 miles an hour through that segment, and I know where I can find that extra little bit of speed, because I was running way too wide on the hairpins. So, yeah, there's that to worry about. That's not a good way. That'd make for an interesting speed camera photo. Let's be honest there. That would make for an awesome, awesome photo, but not so good for completing the course. Right, accelerate, go on, use that speed. Use that speed. I can't keep the average high enough. We're so bloody close with this, but 2 miles an hour down that time out. Come on, Lotus. I was not expecting trouble with this. I will be honest. This was not where I thought we would have the most trouble. I mean, I know it's not an off-road car, but with all-wheel drive dirt tyres, it is actually handling this very, very well. That was much neater, much better from the Esprit. There we go, 85. Through the zone, that's a 3 stars. Whee! Careful now, through the trees. We've just somehow kept the whole combo going in all of that. I'll take it. Woohoo! Okay. 3 stars out there. Let's take a look at... Is there just a normal speed camera, not a speed zone around here? Are they all... That's a normal speed camera. Yeah, okay, we'll stick a marker up there just so I don't get lost in all of these dirt roads. I quite like the Byron Bay area. It's quite like... When I came back and I was just kind of exploring and messing around up here, I didn't realise just how much there was to see. Oh, we're going to lose all of that combo because I rolled it. Well, that's a very, very fail-racy way to go. Yeah, gonna lose a combo, might as well go out with a roll. We're going back through here now, not that we're going to beat that 85 miles an hour, but there we go. I don't actually look what speed we need from this stationary camera. Probably a little easier in this spree. I can kind of just line it up and go for it, because this will accelerate 2 speeds so quickly, even when we are off-road. Where is that driver tar going? He's going to make a nuisance of himself. That's fine. Floor it! Oh, there's a fence there. Fence bad! Fence bad! Hello! Well, that's a way to get through a speed camera. So, yeah, again, I wish you could see the photo they took on there. It'd be hilarious. Especially that one. I'm going completely the wrong direction and sideways through the speed camera, yet it's still dinged. I don't think I actually hit either. Oh, we're going swimming. Fine. Look, the Lotus is alright. It went for a bit of a swim on the beach, and it's got away with it, so this is no trouble. Okay, let's get back down here. Use that monstrous acceleration, although wheel spin's starting to get the better of me ever so slightly there. I forgot about the pissing fences. The fences drag you off course so much in this game. I've got to be a little bit slower. Oh, where is the speed? I don't even know where the speed camera is. Have I knocked it over? I might have done. The skill chain just keeps going because I end up getting sideways on the dirt, and it just keeps sort of refilling itself. Right, we have to be a little slower. Let's stop chucking the car at the scenery. It can get away with it a bit more than you expect, however, not completely. Right, line it up. Now be a little cautious on the dirt. Actually follow the road around. Wait until we're pointed at the speed camera or wherever the speed camera might be, and go. I don't Not having any points to aim for makes that really bloody difficult. We'll come from this direction. Because I'm thinking the corners, I'm actually slowing down at the wrong point, really, for the camera. Right, follow the road, just floor it and go. Floor it, floor it, floor it. Somewhere there was a speed camera. 145 miles an hour, I think, should be good for a 3-star. Yes, it is. Woo! Okay. We have got that one done. And I'm going to prat around a little bit on the dirt. Which speed zone was it that I couldn't do? Is that one down there I couldn't get? We have got, we've got an average speed zone on the tarmac up there. There's another stunt up there that I haven't done. Is that there's a drift zone over there as well. We might as well head up here. Again, this is the part of Byron Bay that I haven't, really explored that much. Once I'd sort of got the Outback Championships unlocked, I spent so much time up there that, around here I haven't really completed very much. We're here in Surface Paradise. I haven't really done too much in. Okay, so this one, we're going to be launched immediately into the zone. I didn't look at what sort of speed we need, but this will test the car's high-speed handling through here. We've got a glance at all of the wrong points, but there we go. This is a pretty damn cool road, but there's a Ford in the way. Get out of the way, you silly Ford. Use some more acceleration. Of course, this is not going to be anywhere near good enough, but it gives me a nice rough idea. 117 miles an hour through there. 2 stars. It was. I'm quite surprised, actually, because that was not particularly fantastic. There we go. The, I don't care about free roam. I'm launching a Lotus around the map at lots of speed. Sorry, Subaru. God, traffic is a nightmare through here. We're on the dirt. This is not good. No, get out of the way, Mercedes. Thank you for that. You've been the most useful drivatar I've come across so far. Oh, please slow down, Lotus, and then launch. Launch out of here with all of your might. I don't think that was any better than when I crashed into the back of a Ford. Right, that direction is not... Oh, we're so... If I hadn't crashed in that Ford, we would have got 3 stars first time. God damn it. Right. I think from this direction is probably better. This direction is better for getting into the zone with a little bit more speed. Try and keep that average up. Oh, the understeer from the Lotus. Okay, now floor it through here. I can see... Oh, it's a FailRace Motorsport drivatar as well. Don't get in the way of me. We're very, very sideways and a little bit off-road, and that's not going to work, is it? Because we're going to... I'm getting worse at this. How is that working? We need 120 basically through there. Right, let's line it up from here. Not that there's very much of the not that there's very much of the camera left. It just got chucked at my face by the. I think it was the McLaren that probably hit it. Right, either that or it's still rolling from me hitting it, which I guess is distinctly possible. Drivatars, I had to brake for you there, which is not helpful. We're not making that corner, are we? We might be able to keep the average speed up high enough with a good launch out of there. No, we can't. No chance. The drivatars do make these distinctly more difficult. I will be honest. These have got. That's a close call with a pair of Ferraris and my Lotus on its side. Okay, we can do this. We can do this speed zone. I don't think we're gonna have any trouble hitting the high speed ones. This has got more than enough sort of top end to do them at 3 stars. It's the slight handling and dodging of drivatars that is the toughest, probably a better way of phrasing it, thing for this Lotus. I just need a clean run, and that's not a clean run. At least McLaren. No, I've overshot it anyway. I've not got the grip to do that. Is this the ultimate PR car? I'm not sure. It's certainly got its strengths. I did think I might fare a little bit better. I thought we might have, perhaps a little bit... be able to carry out a little bit more corner speed with this than I actually am. There's a fair bit of understeer going on. I'm trying to carry speed on the way in. Well, this rain is not going to help matters particularly. I wonder if I just have to be neater and tidier driving through that first corner to really launch the Lotus out the other side. Hey, the headlights have come up. Try and... Oh, for God's sake, there's a Galant in the way. Use acceleration. It's still going to be down. Those pissing drivatars would get out of the way. You know what? Screw it. This rain effect on the camera is quite annoying. Oh, I can't see from there, and I can't see from here because of all the bloody rain, but there we go. Right, let's try a drift zone while we're... Oh, really doesn't give me the points as we kind of drift our way in. Now this, I'm kind of just going to chuck the car about and hope that it's going to work. I think we needed like 40,000 on this one. This actually looks quite an easy one to get the 40,000 on, considering, well, this is just me being stupid with the car on the initial run. I've got a really itchy nose. I can't concentrate. Okay, that's gone now. Let's try again. Minus the itchy nose. Yeah, I know we failed that time around. We don't really need a huge amount of speed. This being all-wheel drive should not be too tough in terms of managing this, although that's not going to help. Thank you. Don't mind me. We're through. We're through the mess of drivatars. Chuck it sideways, and that should do it. Although, provided it doesn't now fail me for having fallen off the road. Not very neat through here. I don't really care, mind. Yeah, it should be more than capable of doing that. Hopefully it wasn't 60,000 we needed. Otherwise we may be in trouble. No, it's not. That's a 3-star zone. Fantastic. Kind of what I do really want to do this one. I think we should be, I feel like we should be able to. I feel like this car should be good enough. I think we need more handling. Oh, I've not seen a rainbow before on here. That's quite cool. Getting distracted by other things on Horizon. Very, very easy to do. Now, if we could not have drivatars in the wrong place, AI traffic in the wrong place, or there's a bounty drivatar, which are always good for some money. Come on, acceleration out of that corner. Use the speed. Oh, we're going to crack it. There we go. That's what we needed to do. I just needed a brake. Needed a brake and I needed a bit more grip. Somehow I did that in the rain when I couldn't do it in the dry. There we go. It's not the car, I think, that's letting itself down. I think it's my driving, probably. We're going to go with that. Where shall we head to next? What are you? Oh, you're a fixed camera. Yeah, let's go try and get 150. We should be able to get 115. That should be easy cheese after these other ones. Whether it will be or not is anyone's guess. Was there... okay, so there was a drift zone there that we can probably try. Wow, it's 50,000 in one corner. There's another PR stunt up there that we will go and do. I think we've covered a selection of different... Oh, we haven't done a danger sign yet. Oh, we did that at the very start, actually. My bad. I'm terribly forgetful. We did do a danger sign. We did do a jump, and the Esprit was very, very well suited to that. We've done some off-roading. Okay, acceleration. Fire at the camera. No, that's a very, very bad line through there. Okay, we are going to have to go from that direction, because from here that turn is way, way too tight to maintain the sort of speed required. We have to brake big time. We almost got 2 stars from just floundering around that corner. That's never going to be able to get the speed required. I mean, it's probably bloody close. It was 115 actually that we needed, and we just got like a mile an hour down from that corner, and that was me prattling around. So, yeah, this is pretty damn doable, I think, with the Esprit. So neat, fire. There we go, 119.6. Maybe if was that enough? Hopefully, yes, it was. Fantastic. I feel like if I had a little bit more front-end grip in this, just a little bit more turning, we could really go very fast through some of these. But 119 is good enough for 3 stars, so I will take it. Yeah, let's go this drift zone. That's probably going to be a big speed camera. Judging from its position, I feel like that's going to be like a 190 mile an hour request on that. So we're going to now try and do 50,000 points in a single corner. With the it's like a perfectly positioned corner and everything. Whether I've got this is very much more going to be down to have I got the skill with this rather than is the car capable of doing this. McLaren, please get out of the way. Please get out of the way. Oh, for God's sake. Hey! I think we've done it. It was terrible. It was wonky as anything. But that's going to work for me. Well, McLaren got what it deserved, slightly, with the incident with a tree. I'll just go drive down here to complete the road, because I haven't driven that bit before. Right, shall we finish off then? I think we've tackled just about every other possible sort of stunt. We'll finish off with this that I think is going to be a monstrous high-speed camera.
Are you okay?
It looks like it's on the sort of road that would have a monstrous high-speed camera. So let's go for one of them to finish off and build up the speed as quick as you like. Don't get too far thrown off course by bloody drivatars just all over the place. Camera! 162, that's not going to be enough. I saw it very briefly on the map that it only went to 2 stars as we go, well, adventuring. I'm going to go with adventuring over here, sure. Let's go for crazy speed in the other direction. Maybe without some drivatars getting in the way, we can make the most. Yeah, they're definitely more of a pain than ever before, I think. I think there's just more drivatars about on the map, and AI traffic. AI traffic has always tended to be relatively quiet in Horizon. There's not too many of them, but there's just so many drivatars. Combine them with their manoeuvring around AI traffic, and, well, we get issues. 160 was our previous attempt through here. What do we need to get 3 stars? 165, so we were really close last time. Might kind of throw the car through the camera and then go for a jump I think is a pretty solid strategy up here. Because of the angle it's on the corner, there we go, yeah, throw the car at it, through the trees, go for a mountain climb session, try and avoid the trees, didn't avoid the trees, and still get 3 stars. Hey, that will do for me. And we're going to bounce around off-road. I think this is a pretty damn solid PR car. Only one section have I found that it couldn't do. One bloody off-road section. I wonder if the water slows it down too much. We might need a car with higher ride height than the Esprit, or I might just be missing a trick. That's quite possible on that. I don't want to just keep going over and over doing the same thing again. Make for a boring video, but yeah, I'm happy to say this is probably the car I'm going to use for a lot of the PR stunts. It's good off-road, very, very good acceleration. Still got the the straight line speed, the top end speed for the faster speed traps. Can manage the drifting zones without too much trouble. Can manage to race around the dirt roads and maintain its speed through the corners as well.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah, it is a pretty damn solid all-around vehicle. It's quite good fun to do. I like the PR stunts actually. They are quite entertaining. While I am up here, we are going to... This is the very first of the danger signs that you come to, so let's see just how far... Ooh, wheel spin as well. While I'm here, this is a good ending, I think, to this video. Can we get a nice car? Nope. 20,000 credits, not enough to buy any car in the game at all, but still, money is money. And we will spin the Lotus round and launch it from the ramp, see how far we can go. There we go, set it up nicely. We're going to leave the ramp at 150, it's not even a ramp, just jump off the cliff at 150 miles an hour. And signpost, and controlled stop, equally impressive. Well, there we go. I'm liking this vehicle as a PR car. that, though, is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.